a rich man's world. I have turned the soul of this beautiful land, but that beauty, a rich man's world. I have turned the soul of this beautiful land, but a rich man's world. I have turned the soul of this beautiful land. A rich man's world. I have turned the soul of this beautiful land.
But yeah, who we got in the house today?
Let her have it.
Come on, boo.
Cause you know I'll come through.
Raising her voice. We ran it in the chart. Look, it said it in the chart.
Oh my goodness.
Who we got in the house today? Come on.
Cinnamon.
What? What's your sign, man?
Cancer.
What?
FluffyDiva, Cancer. Coco, the Gemini.
What?
Special K, Gemini.
Dutchess, Cancer.
SupaMan, the Sage.
And I am a Gemini, Sparkle. Yes.
And you listening to these crazy fools?
Okay, question. Do they charge taxes
On groceries.
on groceries?
No,
Yes,
Yes.
they don't.
they do.
They don't.
They do.
They don't.
Depending on what it is.
So,
It does
so watch
depend
it.
on
So,
what it
so
is.
watch it. So if you like go buy like a package of meat, they won't
Tax
tax you.
Tax
Mm-hmm.
But if you go and buy like, let's say,
Hot food.
Something out of the deli.
prepared
yeah,
after
yeah,
the
the
yeah,
deal, that's already
yeah,
put
yeah,
together.
they'll charge you taxes. But like if you go buy like macaroni and cheese or something like that, they'll charge you taxes for that. But if you go and buy like, if you go buy like fresh food and stuff like that, they won't charge you taxes for that.
Oh wow.
Listen, let me tell you, they don't charge you taxes on none of the food you buy at the grocery store.
Yes, they do.
They do.
Oh,
It
At
depends.
least it's like the food, like the hot food, like that. But
It's
I went,
basic stuff.
look, I went to the store yesterday and I didn't get charged taxes. I bought popcorn seasoning
Mm-hmm.
and I bought milk. I'm looking
Yeah.
at y'all because I won't fall with y'all when I bought
Yeah.
this, right?
Yeah.
Milk and
They ain't gonna charge you for milk.
No, they don't charge taxes.
heavy whipping cream
They ain't gonna
because
charge
that
you
was
for
in my
that.
it was my
Girl.
stuff.
They
I
don't
bought
charge you.
jalapenos.
Anything that you buy in
Yeah,
dairy,
I didn't get charged no
anything
tax.
that you buy in dairy, fresh
Fruit,
food,
vegetables,
Vegetables,
eggs,
yeah.
sugar,
Yeah,
bread.
Yeah.
Eggs
Yeah.
already $100.
Right.
yeah.
I keep telling you, buy them from the farm.
And you listening to these crazy fools?
Wait.
Yeah, go
Somebody
to Sam's.
asked me, okay, eggs don't taste like chicken,
Leave me alone.
right? Eggs don't taste like chicken,
Mm-hmm.
But chicken tastes like chicken.
but chicken tastes like chicken. So
At which point does the chicken get the chicken flavor?
is it after it's hatched?
I said it's the bones that give it, that make it taste like chicken. Because eggs don't
This
have
is the
bones.
kind of stuff that comes to me in my house.
I wake up in the morning and say stuff like this.
Well, the
that's
chicken
what
wouldn't
it's
wouldn't
Thank
technically.
you.
That's
That's what
what
I
it
be
is.
telling
Yeah.
you.
I
I
be
just
having-
want to get your brain working in the
Yeah,
morning.
that's
The,
what
Right.
it is.
the eggs wouldn't taste like, because you gotta understand,
It
the
ain't
eggs wouldn't taste like chicken because the eggs that you eat are not chickens. The eggs that they pick are eggs that don't have chickens in them.
They're not fertilized.
Yeah, they're not fertilized.
What?
So then what the hell is that?
It's an egg.
Yeah, it's an egg.
Tell me
it's
what's in the
it's an
egg.
embryo.
Mhm.
You eating an embryo?
I'm
Yeah.
getting an embryo that's
Yeah.
not fertilized.
Yes,
Yeah.
pretty much.
So the sperm has to go in there in order for it to make a chicken.
Yeah.
So
Yes.
what the
That's
hell
why
is
you
it?
get the protein.
Yeah, you eating.
But it's protein without the sperm.
No, it's not. You can't have protein without sperm, baby.
Eggs are protein.
Right, because
But they're not fertilized.
right.
So there is no sperm present.
because the sperm didn't make it to the right egg.
You're confusing the hell out of me.
Hey, you listen to
Watch
these
this.
crazy
Watch
fools.
this. If the sperm didn't make it to your right egg, you wouldn't be.
But I don't plop out eggs for
Yes,
you to eat.
Yes, you
but
do.
will
Every
in
time you have a
morning.
period.
That's not what I mean.
You're not a chicken.
That's not what I mean. I'm not a chicken. So how?
Well, it's the same thing. It's just that you eating
Okay.
chicken's period eggs.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah, pretty much. That's what I put together.
You know what? When I have the image of what an egg looks like in my body, it does look like it does look like that.
All you gotta do is crack that motherfucker.
Oh,
Mm-hmm.
Just had like
And you know what my cousin
No,
said? He
it's
don't
just
eat them
nasty.
motherfucking eggs. He's like, he don't eat them motherfucking eggs. And I was like,
He do eat eggs.
he didn't eat eggs? Like cooked
Oh,
eggs?
yes, he did.
He did?
He ate your eggs.
He absolutely ate eggs.
He said, he didn't eat eggs.
well, apparently, if he eat coochie, he eat eggs. So
He ate eggs.
That's only
Oh.
when she's ovulating.
Okay.
yeah,
Yeah.
I just learned that today. So you know.
Oh, Lord.
And you listening to these crazy fools?
1 plus 1 is 2. Why is 1 times 1 1?
Because
Why it's not 2?
Because
Multiplication is more than addition.
because multiplication
Can't multiply
is
one.
multiplication
That's
is
You can multiply one. If
No,
you do
you
1
can't.
times 2, it's 2.
multiplication is a reflection of itself. So
Now,
one
see,
time,
that's an answer I can get with.
so 1 times 1 is 2. So
how
you
is it
saying
reflected?
1 times 1 is 2.
I mean 1 times 1 is 1. But if you do 1 times 2, you're not doing 2
It's not.
times 2. You're doing 2 times its reflection of itself.
So
Which-
it's 2.
Yeah, so 1 is a reflection of the 2.
0 times any number
Is
is
0.
0.
Yeah,
Because it's negative reflection. There's nothing there.
thank you.
That I can understand.
See?
The answers they were giving me, I was like, nah, think about it harder.
You didn't like the answer they were
No.
giving you.
And you listening to these crazy fools?
And you listening to these crazy fools?
You know what that is?
Well,
Well, you still got that life insurance.
Oh, shit.
hey, life insurance on all everybody.
I thought about starting to do that. Every person I date take out a life insurance policy. I thought about doing that.
Yeah.
You gonna use it on their ass? Or you just gonna keep the
No.
phone?
I'm going to keep the funds.
Keep the funds. Whoever they with now is pay the barrier.
Life
just here to
insurance
collect.
policies don't cost that much. $14 a month.
That's serious.
I'm just here to
Maybe
collect.
less than that. I seen some for $6 a month.
It goes up.
They better not get older because they ass should be out
Some of
there.
them
So
not going
that's
to get
what it
older.
would be.
I claim that in the
Yeah,
name of
it's 1
Jesus.
plus 1.
Equal to.
1 times 1 is 2.
Mm,
Think about it.
it's not.
Mathematics.
My math is different. Like I told her, I was like, if physics wasn't what we were told it was, and physics make up your reality. So if you thought physics was something different than what was told to you, everything that we work on will be something completely different.
Different.
So my math is mathing. Y'all.
Yeah, I feel you.
My
It works
reality
for
is
you
different.
then. Hey, who are we to argue with?
Right.
Brain.
All these niggas is a piece of shit.
I beg
All these niggas
I
is a
beg
piece of
to
shit.
differ.
Man,
Y'all
all
have
these
your
niggas.
own pieces of shit.
Man, look, all these niggas
I'm
is a
only
piece
a piece of shit to the ones I don't like.
Well then,
That ain't right.
thank
It
you.
is.
It's not, because they never had to know you was a piece of shit. You didn't like them, leave them alone.
I do.
And you listening to these crazy fools?
Oh, she
He
ready.
been outside.
Apparently
He's
he
been outside the whole
He
time.
say we thugging.
How do you get
over
out in the
He
front?
must have went outside when he went outside in the garage.
here. He say we thugging out here.
Why is you out here?
He
You
say,
ain't even supposed to be
Did he
outside.
ever come back in
Peter,
that?
say we
Yeah, he
thugging,
is.
Peter.
Come regular.
He like,
He calling him up.
I ain't calling you. You didn't even
Lucky it ain't
call.
real cold. It's chilly, but it ain't cold.
Yeah.
His ass would have been knocking on the
how
door.
did he?
I think when she went out in the garage, he must have
He
got
had
that.
to.
Because I told him.
You told him, but you left. 'Cause-
He
No,
must-
he left first.
But I got that. But when I came out the bathroom, the door was still open and she was outside. I
Peanut
was
say you
alone.
been knocking on both doors.
Peanuts.
Yeah, but he wasn't cold enough.
He got
He
back.
ain't going nowhere.
Yeah, he doubled back and went back
Can't
outside.
catch them dogs. You
Oh,
know where they home
shit.
is.
Peanut say he been knocking on both doors.
Look, ain't nobody gonna let his ass in.
My bad, Peanut. I didn't know Peanut.
He say you recording so he couldn't bark.
Oh, come on, Peanut.
Go on his spouse.
Peanut, come here, dog. I've been calling you, Peanut. Come here. Where you been?
Smelling on Teresa.
Oh, Peanut. You done been out there forever.
After that damn cold.
See, that's why I be saying you need to stay with me. You run out there. That's how you got out.
And you listening to these crazy fools?
I told you I'm gonna taste as good as food then.
Oh, that's some what shit right there.
If popcorn I would taste good food then. You got
Believe what you say.
Don't do that.
It's been a while. I don't remember.
You don't remember the taste.
That's some more shit. And mama don't even want to know.
Well,
Hey, it ain't they
we have
business.
enjoyed it.
It ain't.
And you listening to these crazy fools?
Okay, we're gonna do the life path numbers. Life path numbers is where you add up your month, your 2-digit month, your 2-digit day or whatever, then your 4-digit year. You add up all your numbers, and you get supposed to be a one number.
Or
Unless
through Google. Cause that don't work like that in calculator.
Right. Because I got 4 digits.
Look,
you keep adding.
you keep adding. Listen, you keep adding. Once you get your number, you keep adding till you get to 1 digit. Yeah.
Also add these numbers.
You add your numbers all the way down to 1, and the only reason you would stop is if you get the number 11 or the number like 22,
So,
and it was another number that you supposed to
I just want to make sure my math matches. So it came out to 2008.
You add all that together.
No, you didn't do something right. Let me see.
You add your 2 digits.
So
That's right.
You
12,
add
15,
So then you gonna do-
1981
No, you
equal
do.
2008.
You do 1
Listen.
plus
So
2.
you gonna do
1 plus 2
plus
plus
5.
1 plus
Nigga,
5.
Nobody ain't got time for expressions.
That's what how they do it. You shouldn't be coming.
But
up.
if he got 2000,
Even if you get that, you still gonna add
he got
each
1
number.
because 2 plus 8 is 10,
10,
and then
you
1
plus
plus
exactly.
No,
You
he
still
shouldn't be
gonna
coming up with 4 numbers.
Okay, but I got
either way.
You got 38. So what's 8 plus 3?
Man, I'm lost.
1 plus 3.
Like
Why am
what's
I
3?
doing? Why am I doing 8 plus
Listen,
So this my
Because that's how you
listen.
get the final number. That's why I'm a 4. Because mine
Listen.
comes up to 31. 3 plus 1 is 4.
Yes, you're gonna keep adding your numbers till you
So I
get
got
to
3.
one number.
Yeah, the 3 plus 8 is what,
3
13?
plus 5
Yeah.
is 8.
And then 3 plus 1 is what? 4.
You get it now.
Okay, I got you. I'm there with you. Okay.
Y'all got me now. You
Yeah.
want to keep adding your numbers. However you add it up. You
I'm
add
picking up what you're
12.
putting down.
Like if you add 6 plus 22 plus your numbers, then you're going to keep all the way adding. When you get that answer, you're going to add them numbers up till you get to one number. And the only time, I think it was if you
What's your
get to
birthday,
be
6?
11 or 22, then you don't break that down. Because normally
Some of that in there.
your 22 would break down to be what?
Some of that
4? Yeah,
You
but
better
you wouldn't go
clarify.
break it down to 4. You would just keep it as a 22.
Okay, so I Googled
The life path number 4.
what does the life path number 4 mean?
Okay.
Dejanay said I'm on 2. You put down on 11.
Because if you get to add to be 11, then you count 11 because those are the master numbers. Is what
Wait,
it
if she
says.
doesn't have, if she was an 11, it would say 11. Hers says 2.
I heard it say 2.
So 1 plus
That's
1
what it
equal
says when I
what?
added it up. It's 2. 5, 2.
I did 5 plus 2 plus 9 plus 1 plus 7 plus 5.
Which was 38.
38, so
8 plus 3.
It's 13.
8 plus
13.
3.
It's 11.
Okay. So then it's 1
It's
plus
11.
1.
so was I right or was I wrong?
I guess you're right.
I guess you was right.
Okay, then that's all I wanted to keep moving forward. Moving forward. Moving forward.
Your
So,
numbers
what's the 11?
Oh, I was adding 8 plus 5. I don't
Exactly.
know why.
So moving forward.
It's 11.
But what I need you to look and see is if it's 11 is a master number, what you supposed to get if you get 11?
Not that part of it.
I don't know. That's what I'm saying. I thought it was the master number. Like it was like that y'all are very important.
Oh, gee, it's 11, 22,
Don't
and
tell her
33.
that.
Yeah. Yeah, when you get them numbers, then you don't break them down. You keep it like that. Because you different.
That I am.
I don't know. I'm just
No, I
saying.
already know I am. I tell people that all the time. I'm different.
Sparkle and FluffyDiva are 8. Coco is a 4.
Cinnamon is a 4.
You a 4?
Yes.
Both of y'all 4? I thought she was a 9.
Oh.
You.
Let's say 4 on that paper.
Oh, say 4 on the paper. Okay, you a 4. Huh. I didn't know y'all was 4. I thought you was a 9. You sure I added yours this way?
Like, ain't no way y'all the same.
Yeah.
I'm surprised too.
Okay. I guess so.
How you surprised about?
Let me see, cause I was like, I thought
Well,
she was
us
a
being the
9.
same.
No, I thought she was.
Stability, structure, and dedication. Characteristics that resonate deeply with those who value hard work and reliability.
Yo, your
I do
number
value
is
hard
9. Did I write?
on this paper?
Put 9. Your number is 9. Cause that's why I was like, you know, y'all not the same. Cause I would have looked that up. You a 9, boo. Cause you have to add your year, your month, your day, your year. I wrote the wrong number on yours. You a life path number 9. My mistake. Yeah. And you a 4. I was like, y'all wasn't the same, because we're none of us the same, just Chris and Cub. Anyway, me and Keisha.
I knew damn well she was born in 1970.
You didn't know?
I knew it. My mama. I knew it.
Yeah, check my math and make sure she a 9.
Let's see.
But, yeah. Let me go back to my camera. So what does 9 mean? A life path number 9.
Humanitarianism, creativity, and the desire to help others.
That's
People
you.
with this life path number are often described as old souls, philosophers, and keen observers. And yes, I am.
Look.
Where does the creative come in?
She's
You never struck
creative.
me as a creative type.
Where you been? Huh?
She
You
is
know that nasty
creative.
side of me.
Please stop.
What about,
Is that where you creative at? Cause ill.
Where you been?
what's your life path is 8. You want to read us what 8 means? FluffyDiva.
Known for resilience, strength, and a deep drive for success, making it a path that attracts those with a natural authority and a ability to bring their dreams to life.
Okay,
What's
okay.
on there? What's on there?
8.
I'm an 8 too. And what was 4?
Practical, reliable, hardworking, and disciplined.
Okay. And 11?
Highly spiritual, intuitive, representing illumination, inspiration, and enlightenment.
Okay.
Having a dual state of mind.
Okay.
Did you?
And what's yours?
It's
You and Makeup was 1.
you exemplify traits of being a boss, leader, or independent thinker.
Okay. Life path 1. But yeah, that's what you
What
like
did you say
to
about thinking?
Girl, I like a nigga ain't smart. I know that. Independent thinker.
How many times you done had to have one thing?
Yeah. Thank you. Thank you. Well,
She don't talk about that though.
Be your own people, don't you?
No, they hold you back. Don't give you your credit or nothing.
nothing.
Oh.
Woo! We working with the Lord.
And you're listening to These Crazy Fools.
Okay, since y'all eating the popcorn, can we do a commercial for my popcorn? Because I can put that on my podcast too. Like, get your popcorn from These Crazy Fools.
GRP.
Right. Right. I want you to tell us how good it is. Let me try to zoom in with my camera.
Oh, goddamn. Come on now.
Why you eating?
I'm throwing them back.
Right. I can hear it. I'm getting it on tape. Look, that's how I'm getting my business.
It's working.
Look, that's how I'm getting my business, girl.
They're like,
You're laughing.
it's just,
Yeah, right season and everything.
yes.
Yeah.
And what you gonna say about the popcorn? What you want to say?
Silent speak.
How good is it? How good is it? Tell us.
10 out of 10.
10 out of 10. What flavor is it?
GRP.
Garlic, Parmesan, and ranch.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God, this is the right.
Amount of honey. I mean, not honey, but butter. The right amount of butter. Honey is a secret recipe.
It's told everybody.
Right.
Oh, my bad. I wasn't supposed to say that. Yeah, we can cut it out.
Oh my goodness.
Look. What you say?
Oh my goodness.
You should wait until a motherfucker wasn't lit.
Right.
We're going to have a bag of those every time we record. For my people. How's the punch, FluffyDiva?
Great.
Look, she already know the popcorn. You taking bag of popcorn home?
No.
No. Oh.
Thank you.
Look. Well, I got to make some next week.
Make it next week.
Mm-hmm.
Still trying to work on stuff.
Okay.
Oh my goodness.
Well, I appreciate y'all. So what did y'all think about the show today with your birth chart and stuff like that?
It was nice.
I'm gonna go home and make copies. So before.
Make copies?
So before I date a woman, here's the template.
Here's your new hire paperwork. It's your orientation. Go ahead and look over the handbook.
Most of them can't read, you say?
Lord, have mercy, not they can't read.
They gotta read it. I need
Right.
you to read that prenup.
Oh Lord. A prenuptial agreement?
They got to do a prenup?
Cause we get married out of love, right?
That don't mean I don't want financial
Who
security.
said we got to get married? Who said that?
You was financial secure before you came into it. Wasn't you?
I want to be secured off of your wallet.
No.
I want to be secured on your end.
Look, we ain't even got to get married for me to be secure. You just gonna come in and help me do me better. That's how it's supposed to be.
You have to listen.
We can do that.
I do this.
I want to sign white
I
people.
do this.
We can do that.
I do this.
Oh my goodness. So you.
I do this.
Well, listen to your name on his signature.
Oh my God.
Mama, you gonna sign a prenup?
Got to.
You ain't gonna have no clauses within that prenup?
For what?
After a certain amount of years, you get this much?
Why?
Because
We get married out of love.
love don't last.
Oh, you right. It don't. That's why you signed the
You fall
prenup.
in and out of love all the time.
This is coming from somebody that say
That's why you signed the
her
prenup.
first marriage is gonna
It's
be practice.
practice.
No.
Second marriage money, third marriage love.
And you listening to these crazy fools?
I don't see nothing wrong with it.
What if I'm broke and you broke? What's
Then
the
we ain't gotta
problem?
worry about it.
You can still sign the prenup.
Yeah, we can.
Yeah.
And I'm still have my same clauses.
What clauses are those?
There's a time frame clause. After a certain amount of time, I'm entitled to this much of whatever you have going on. There's a fidelity clause, which I think they taken it out where you can't put those in prenups anymore because now it's illegal for me to go through your phone
I
and
just
see
rather
what the
keep
hell
getting
going
pussy
on.
for
So,
free.
yeah, might as well.
Yeah, I know. Shit.
And then any assets we obtain together, I want half of. We got that together. Why can't I have half of that?
Was you working on it or was you just?
Give a damn. I was there. You needed support. You needed support. You needed something to lay in every damn night, didn't you? I want half.
Lay in?
Lay in, lay on, lay beside, whichever one.
However I lay.
However you got it.
However we lay.
I want
I
it.
promise you it's cheaper the other way.
It could be, but see, there's an accumulation the other way. Because either way it go, you're spending something for it.
Yeah, everything
What's the
costs.
accumulation?
I mean,
Everything
it depends on what your
costs.
price is. Some
Now we
people
talking
pay
about the
$40,
money.
Some people pay $150 per session with whoever you talk to. It depends on your how many
Yeah,
times
it
you
do,
seen this bitch. Or
I know.
every other day, every other week. For how long? That adds up.
Well, you keep them in rotation. You send them once a month, so you really ain't accumulating shit, huh?
So you would think.
No,
Better
so
keep
you
a
know.
receipt.
Huh?
Keep a receipt
Yeah.
of your yearly festivities.
It can be, because I'm pretty sure I ain't paid for a date since like 2023.
What?
Oh,
23.
what?
How you ain't paid for a date?
Well, you ain't went out with nobody.
Yeah, I have.
Oh, they paid.
Oh.
No, we don't do that.
Nah, you
I
know.
don't pay for dates.
I feel you. I understand. Everybody don't.
Oh, y'all paid. Oh, y'all paid. Y'all went Dutch.
I don't go Dutch.
No, we ain't go Dutch. My card didn't show up nowhere on the receipt.
On either receipt. Oh, okay.
No, hey, more power to you.
Right, however it work out for you, dog.
It's working. Motherfuckers get divorced every day.
Look, yeah, they are. Yeah.
Every day.
Breaking up every day.
Courtroom open. All we need is a signature
Breaking up
right here.
every day. They cheating every day.
All we need is a
all
signature right here.
It's all of it.
Every day.
And you're listening to these. I can't make this shit up.
No. Mm-mm.
Put popcorn.
And you listening to these crazy fools?
You know what I tell my mama when I get y'all age, I want to be able to have just dildos hanging around my house, like on display. Because I just really feel like that's just like.
I almost choked.
I feel like that is so just like freeing, just to like, here they are. Like I'm gonna name them, I'm gonna have them on like little shelves and stuff.
She coming there and
I'm gonna
saying,
have one that like it's so heavy
I
and
love
lean a
how
little
my
bit.
auntie live her life.
I do.
I just love how she just so free.
That's why I just come in, dig in the room. Goddamn. Well, you know what?
Well, it was on the last show, so I mean, I didn't know I was gonna have to bring him out, but thank God I had him. Otherwise, we wouldn't have
I
understood.
just feel like that's just so like.
She's just so free, carefree.
Look,
Real.
I had to grow into this. It didn't happen overnight.
Really?
I couldn't tell.
Me either.
I can tell the change.
We've been talking about Thundercats since I can remember.
Yeah.
So I
See, they quit being about her. Fuck that bitch.
And when has it not been about her?
Ah,
You want some of this thunder?
I'm talking about.
I'm like, you can't lead with that.
Yeah, she did.
girl, up. And then the men now, they lead with it. The man I met up there at 511 this Wednesday, he was like, you want some brown sugar? I said, I really don't. I really don't.
That's what they call it now, man. Sure.
That's what he said. That's what he was saying. I was just like, sir. No.
I was like, that sound like it crumbled. I don't want that.
Talking about all
I
the
want
kids
something
he
that's
got.
gonna stay
He
still.
went into I think my youngest son, he in his 30s. How old is you? I say,
He should
What?
have said sugar on the tip.
How old is you?
that's how he said. How old is you? I say,
Holy you.
He should have said
what?
sugar
He
on
from
the tip.
Mississippi,
Oh, okay.
and every word he was saying was like,
I can't do
Mississippi.
nobody from Mississippi. They sound so.
Not do. Not do.
In any way, shape,
Yes,
or form, I can't
country.
talk to you. I
Yes, man,
can't,
he
you
sounds just
sound
like that.
so remedial in your
Yes,
conversation.
he do.
I just can't do it.
Yeah,
What?
There go the
they
bougie-
do,
there
they
go the
really
bougie
do.
DJ I know.
They really do.
She was keeping it real.
That's how they do sound. Like, well, I ain't gonna say just country.
Mm-hmm.
How you think
And
we
you
sound?
can
We
yeah,
don't
we sound
sound
like
like
that too. Nah, it's a different time. It's a different sound.
Have you ever talked to somebody from Mississippi? Like, just really had a conversation with somebody from the Delta?
Yeah, they all sounded like the people from New Orleans. I like how they sound.
Yeah.
They go
I like
some-
how they talk. They sound
grow.
different too.
Some good mushu out in Mississippi.
I don't know nothing about Mississippi Mushu. I ain't never had it.
That Mississippi mushu girl.
What is mushu? I don't understand.
That Mississippi mushu girl.
I ain't never had that.
Is that some new
Haven't
kind of?
experienced that.
Woo!
Hello.
And you listening to these crazy fools?
I told her that in the kitchen. She should have got up.
Should have swallowed.
I don't do that. I don't do that.
What is obtained from sex?
What is wrong with her?
When homie took talk to Rose, she didn't want to talk to Rose.
That's your daily dose of protein.
No, it ain't.
That's at least 2 eggs.
Now that I know what eggs is, I'm not eating them eggs.
That's at least 2 eggs.
No.
If it ain't beat off in about a week, that's 4. You doubling up the protein.
I'm gonna need more than 46 grams of protein per serving.
No.
That's
all you need. You don't need that swallow. You could.
She don't know about what she needs. She don't know
I don't
protein.
need that.
Hello.
I don't need that.
I'm here.
He'll be 8
You
pounds.
know,
He'll be 8
you ain't
pounds
never
right
swallowed.
now.
No,
You ain't never swallowed.
clearly not.
You just had it on your face.
You here, ain't you?
Well, we know you didn't do it that night.
You here, ain't you?
We know you didn't do it that night.
Look. We said FluffyDiva mama and Muffin is the only one say they don't suck dick.
Oh wow.
They never suck dick ever in their life.
Then when you send me that to say, that's why they had 35 boyfriends. I got to thank you. Yeah, you had to be boyfriends if you was something. They might be telling the truth.
How many times your mom been married? 4.
Yes, they said. She lied to y'all. We put up. I'm from a man's perspective. We put up with a lot more, so we did.
That's why my dad had. I got a sister that's a month older than me.
Yeah.
Oh, Lord.
Yeah. We put up with a lot.
She was. Your sister that's the mother of you. She was. Her mama was.
Yeah. We put up
Keisha mama was?
I mean, I think that's pretty good.
Oh,
If you
her
got
mama
into
was.
marriage and wasn't doing that.
Yeah.
That mean that thing was fire.
Giving it out, look.
That means
What
he
you
was
like?
living in the land of hope.
I get it from my mama.
Lord, not living in the land of hope.
He was living in the land of hope. He was like, maybe if I marry her, she'll do it. And when he got married to her, he was like, no,
She still ain't gonna
suck
do
no dick. I'm in divorce this motherfucker.
Look, they went in with high expectations. I can't fault you for your thing.
Yeah, look, damn. I'm only sticking it in you, and you still ain't gonna suck this motherfucker.
I already told you I wasn't about that life.
That's cold.
I told you I wasn't about that life. You married me on false pretense. I can't have it. What the fuck? What you want
So
me
you
to
ain't
do?
gonna do it with the ring?
Look,
Wow, man.
you got the ring out of love.
No, bullshit. No, bullshit. No, bullshit.
You bought the ring out of love.
I bought that ring in the hopes. At least on holidays.
You bought it off faith.
Right.
At least on holidays. Yeah. No, I'm out.
What's the holiday?
Huh? You wanna
Any day ending Y.
No.
You know, for them, that's what it means.
You know how the holidays go. Anniversary, Valentine's Day, Christmas, Father's Day. You know?
Any day ending Y.
Lord have mercy.
You know? Hook a brother up. Any day that I show my love, I expect it that day.
So at which point out of all of these holidays do we get half?
You are getting half. 9 out of 10 times, I'm taking you to this restaurant that I don't even like the fucking food here. I'm getting dressed. We going on a cruise when I could have spent this motherfucker. When I could have spent this $2,500 on fishing equipment.
You taking me to a place to eat where I don't like
You know, we did have a show.
You know, for real, you taking me to a place to eat where I don't like the fucking food and I gotta suck a dick. Now I don't like the way that bitch tastes.
Well,
You said the food that he don't like. You
Yeah, and
like
I don't like that either. I don't like that.
Well, guess what?
I can't even chew that up. Shit.
Guess what? At least you ain't paying to do it.
I am. We pay in different ways.
What's sucking dick? That's what we
No,
talking about.
that ain't the only way we pay.
What's the other
That's
way?
not the only way we
What's the other
pay.
way you pay?
Y'all must think y'all easy to deal with.
First
On a
of all-
daily basis.
First of all, it ain't no woman on earth that don't come with at least 2 personalities. So before we get to talking about how we hard to deal
How
with.
many do y'all think y'all have?
Huh?
How many do y'all think y'all have?
So first of all,
Uh-uh.
I'm gonna answer. How many your girl got? Divided by 2, and that's how many you got.
Needs to multiply it.
No, you divided by 2. Because if you got 4, I got 2. Because the reason why I got 2, because 2 of your personalities is ape shit crazy. So I got a whole different person that I got to turn on when you ain't them motherfucking personalities. Because the nigga that I'm originally am, them other 2 personalities ain't gonna like that shit.
So y'all don't think y'all ain't crazy?
Yeah, we do. We ain't crazy about logical shit though.
No.
Ooh.
No. See, don't be
So
as
what
logical as
illogical
you think it
shit
be.
that we not ape crazy about?
He's damaged.
Who, man?
Clearly.
I'm already came.
I only got 2 people in me. I give a fuck and I don't. You know, the 2 people I got in me. Them the only 2 people you get.
And we're all damaged.
To a degree.
I only got 2 in me. So which side you want to be on? Because once you get on that side, there ain't no coming back to the other side.
That is
True.
true.
Everybody be like, shit, ain't no point in me fooling with you after that. That you stay on over there. 'Cause we don't see eye to eye.
You only get one side.
So that mean I fuck with you. You're not the person that's supposed to be in my circle. I got too many other people that fit. Way better than you.
You're supposed to say that though.
But now look, you gotta let motherfucker know.
Sometimes you just have to be honest.
Yeah, you gotta let them know.
That's very true.
Yeah.
You
So
can't.
it ain't gonna. I don't want you to be misled by nothing I'm telling you.
At
You know
all.
what I'm
We
saying?
want volunteers, not victims.
Right.
Yeah.
Sometimes a volunteer becomes a victim.
Mm-hmm.
Peanut, you such a good dog.
How long he been outside out there? What you done ran off doing? You was all over the neighborhood.
Like that
You
peanut.
walked
He ain't got no
yourself.
nuts, so he can't do much.
Right, but he walked himself, so.
They knew that you peanut.
Yeah, he came like that.
Damn, that's fucked up, bro.
Yeah.
I swear.
Well, I've enjoyed it, y'all. Y'all got your life path numbers and stuff. So now you can look up your life path and see what it say about yourself since you know your numbers. And
Mine say what I thought it would say. That's perfectly fine.
in your own eyes.
There you go.
Shit, that's all that matters.
Hey, that's hey.
I live with me every day.
That's all you got to live
You
with.
got to drive.
And you listening to these crazy fools?
Did you know they put corn in so much products that it's now incorporated in our DNA?
Mm-hmm. I
That's
went down
crazy to me.
and I seen them corns. I think I sent it to y'all.
What is it? What's it? Because my baby's a
She
little
like that, she know.
It's in everything.
You know, I'll be like,
Cause we Google stuff.
Everything. You can't. There's no
Chips,
escaping it.
Doritos, Takis,
Everything, corn and everything.
corn.
There's a certain corn process that you may be allergic to, but corn overall, it's in so much stuff.
That you don't even know. It's in your DNA.
It's everywhere.
to make sure
Yeah.
she is taking
anytime she hits you with, did you know?
That's why we're gonna have a section over here. There you go. See, look, we finna get the show started.
I got a
Did you
lot
know?
of those.
I'm like,
I got a lot of those.
Look, we need that.
And you listening to these crazy fools?
What was it?
It was just a higher grade of weed than what you were used to smoking.
Look, exactly. What
sprayed it down with
with
something.
fentanyl?
It
With
wasn't
fentanyl.
sprayed because I was perfectly
Or dipped.
unaffected.
That's because she's
nah, you
she's
got
a
your
regular-
high grade,
a regular
you got your
user.
mid grade,
You got your low grade. It was just
Look,
a higher grade.
What
of
my
weed.
choice say? Let me go back and see what the Lord told me. The Lord told me you need to quit smoking. He's in my 11th house.
He did say that.
He did say that, didn't he?
He did say
See,
that.
my niece listen.
Man, them, they ain't had
It
nothing,
is
they hadn't slipped you any sherm or anything.
Probably was. Husband. It probably was. It was. Cause when I tell you I smoke, we was sitting out there on the patio cool. I've been smoking all day, been drinking all day, no problems.
Maybe you
Was
just
fine.
hit your limit.
Hit his shit twice. Baby came around here one time, passed it on back around, hit it again one time. Man, I had to go in there. All I remember is I peed on myself. I got out of my clothes.
I'm sitting there thinking, just
I got out of my clothes and I threw up.
Did you see that grizzly bear?
Look, I threw up.
It wasn't that good.
And I-
Around.
Look, I got up off the commode and remember having to throw up, and I had to throw up in the sink because that's how it just came like that.
That was the liquor.
I told her
That was
that.
the
You was
alcohol.
crossfaded. You have been drinking like that, and then you smoking weed. Yeah, but you're not
She
smoking
bringing this
that
stuff
type
that's
of-
that's got fentanyl in it. That's what fentanyl do to people.
That's not what fentanyl
I don't know what fentanyl do, but I don't know nothing.
It wasn't none of that.
It
It
was,
had
it
to
was
be.
just really good.
That's why I say when he come around on the. My Lord told me in my fire don't
They done
smoke.
sprinkled something on it before they rolled it.
Where did he say it? I'm trying to find it in her. He
He
say,
don't smoke like that.
give up that smoking, because that's not for me.
You should told you give up that eating of it.
Hey, turn my mic up, Peanut. This your girl, Sparkle. We want to just drop in and say thank you for listening. Hope you enjoyed the previous show.
Hey y'all, this is Miss Keisha, the Fluffy Diva. Thank you for listening to These Crazy Fools podcast. Y'all remember to connect with us. TheseCrazyFools.podbean.com.
Good. And go follow us on Linktree. Linktree/TheseCrazyFoolsPodcast.
All right. Well, y'all remember to connect with us. Connect with us on Instagram.
And we on Facebook too. These Crazy Fools Podcast. Matter of fact, you can just Google us. I'm sure you can find us wherever you stream your favorite podcasts. But until next time, thank you for listening.
Have an awesome week.
These Crazy Fools Podcast.
A rich man's world. I have turned the soul of this beautiful land, but the